welcome back to the best fucking podcast in the world. I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
We don't have anyone on again.
I know.
We like it this way.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's a nice break in a sense that it's a lot less hectic around here when we don't have guests because we're not
I just like
scrambling
I don't have to be here like on time.
On time.
That's like the best thing about it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to wait for someone else to be here on time.
Yeah.
Which I hate.
Yeah, that can get a bit annoying when either way I appear to be losing because I'm waiting for either you or the guest, so I'm screwed either way.
You're at home. So
I am, but I do plan
game.
my day around it.
You can game.
Well, not exactly.
What are you doing today?
Me?
Yeah, what are you planning?
I've gotta do some stuff with Seventh Wild again tonight. I've got some editing to do.
Where are you going? You coming down south to do that?
Linwood Station, I think they're playing at tonight.
Oh, they're playing. Oh, okay. I thought you were doing some other stuff.
No. It's they're playing, so just taking some.
I was gonna say, if you're coming down south, you guys should stop by the old pad. I know Trevor probably needs to stop by.
Yeah.
We can all rejoice in.
Yeah. Well, I think they're on early, so who knows, right? So.
Yeah, right. They'll be 2 hours behind.
No, I know. They were joking about it. They're saying we're on at this time.
Probably on at this time.
In theory, right? Yeah, it could be a couple hours later. Because every show I've been to in the last little while, for whatever reason, it's been delayed. Even, Back to Your Roots, I think, was a bit behind because we thought we were going to be late, and we ended up being...
I ended up being out till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Running around downtown.
Yep.
Trying to find my ride home.
Yeah.
He was pregnant, crying somewhere in downtown.
I don't know how she didn't know...
Her phone, she wasn't lying. When I got in the car, I checked her GPS. Every time I put in the address, put it on my phone, right by Hi-Fi, put it in her phone, took me like Kensington.
Really?
Every time. And I've on the phone, obviously, I was getting a little testy, like, oh, this is not working. You're kind of killing me here. And, I was wrong when I got in the car. Her GPS, fuck knows what it was on. But every time I put that in, it sent her across the bridge, like over.
Oh, that's weird.
So, fuck knows what was going on there, but...
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, but we ended up convening on 17th Ave.
Yeah.
Which worked out for the best.
Yeah. It's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, I ran my ass across downtown.
Yeah. That is a bit of a hike.
So I got there before she got there, too.
Yeah.
So...
That's crazy. You would have been better off walking back to my car and me driving you home in that.
Yeah. I would have actually been better off just walking to the train station where she dropped me off. But we learn.
Yeah.
We was out quite late. But it was an alright show.
Yeah.
It was deader than I thought it was going to be. The venue wasn't as good as...
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, they're probably going to hate me for saying this, but I didn't enjoy the venue.
No, I don't think the Night Owl and the way the crowd was conducive to the show.
Yeah.
I just
Blind Beggar worked out a lot better.
Blind Beggar's a nicer, newer venue. Absolutely.
It worked out a lot better.
Yeah.
And the fact that I could get food, I think helped out all round.
Yeah. Well, you're wholly driven by eating.
I am driven by eating.
Like last night we played poker.
We did.
Albeit very short.
Went all in.
But you were good. You were good, because there was food.
Yeah.
Right?
I like to eat.
Which
people wouldn't believe because I'm quite small.
Yeah.
I enjoy my food. I don't know where it goes.
Yeah. That's good. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, I just living life, eating what I can.
Yeah.
I don't eat crap, though. It's not like I have McDonald's every day.
No.
Because, I eat fresh meat and I cook my own dinners at home and stuff, so I'm a pretty healthy guy.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah. So what else you been up to?
Fuck all. Just working, man.
Yeah.
I've been working by a lake all week, which has been quite nice, actually. Because, had a little bit more tattoo done, which is healing.
Good.
Quite ferociously, actually.
Yeah.
Last night I was tossing and turning in bed a bit, and I think I took off some scabbage.
Nah, it's not good.
Yeah, but
never fun.
I was sleeping, so I'm gonna have to have some touch up in there a little bit. But
yeah,
we're gonna go back in next Sunday.
Nice.
Next 2 Sunday. I don't know. There's a Sunday coming up where I'm going back for the bottom half. And so we got the whole sleeve planned out. It's just coming together slowly. Good. It's just fun. Hurt a lot. It was right in the crease.
Yeah, which is never fun for anybody.
But it came out real nice.
Yeah.
Got the tree in there. We want to put more trees in because the tree came out real nice.
Yeah.
It's like a lightning tree.
It's looking really good.
Yeah, got the zombie hand coming out and stuff. Yeah. So it's all coming together.
Nice.
because we didn't really know what we were gonna do. But
it works.
Yeah. No, so we just gotta wait for you to
start tattooing again.
See this arm.
Yeah.
Primo. This is primo real estate right here.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
So hurry the fuck up with that. So what's going on with you? Getting back into tattooing?
I in all honesty, I was thinking about it, and I have not even gone down to that shop that offered me the job yet.
For fuck's sakes.
Yeah, it's busy, man. I am busy. It's
just quit your job and go full-time tattoo.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I like having that flexibility, right? I mean, you know as well as I do, anything that I do creatively, I like to have the flexibility on my side. I don't like having, big rigid stuff because I feel it's stifling. I like to do what I enjoy. I mean, that's the truth of the matter, right? I mean, a lot of my time gets
It's how he rolls.
Yeah, is sunk into the podcast. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the photography. I enjoy doing artwork. I am doing some art stuff. I've been doing some painting, and it's whatever I feel like doing. And the moment that I don't feel like doing it, I don't have to do it. There's no pressure that way. And that's how I kind of like
pressure,
to.
Though. Like, I don't paint at all. I always feel pressure from people. Like, why aren't you painting?
No, I mean,
I don't feel it at all.
And that's what I'm getting at. When I paint, right? When those feelings start coming, when I start getting frustrated, because you know as well as I do that when you paint, there are times when things do not go your way.
I just don't want to paint.
Yeah, like that Yolandi piece, right?
Yeah.
You were having a tough time
with the
nose, and then you were getting frustrated, and luckily you changed it, and then you were good. But usually when I start getting frustrated like that, that's when I start fucking stuff up, because I get so frustrated with it, and then I do something drastic, and then realize that I've really messed it up, and then
I've done that a couple of times with that picture. I've actually painted over her nose.
Yeah. So I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Noses fucking suck, and it's a shitty angle.
Yeah, that's a tough angle. That's a tough painting because it is so white.
Yeah,
and so bright.
Which is why I picked it.
And
because I like.
It's a great shot. It's a great angle, but it is a difficult painting.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've done a good job of it.
It's coming along.
So
hopefully by next year I'll have it finished.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is at least you have the luxury, right? At least you have the luxury to step away from it and say, okay, I can leave this because I know I'm having difficulty with it, and I'm just going to get pissed off and fuck it up. And then when you feel like it, go back. Whereas if you were dependent on selling that painting to make your living, that it had to be sold next week and it had to be done today.
I wish I knew someone that could develop games or something. Just like not shitty games, but like an indie company or a smaller company, and I could just do the artwork for that.
Yeah.
Because you have a little more freedom with that, and I just...
Yeah. But again, that'll come down to deadlines, right? Because if they want stuff
Deadlines in a sense, but if you're involved in... So I feel like if I was involved in something, because once you do get the flow going, you know, it does become... like once you do get drawing, it becomes easier to get stuff done by a deadline. Yeah. Not only because you're involved, but because you have that flow.
Yeah.
But obviously when you're not doing anything like me, then that flow ceases to exist, and then it's just like grinding teeth trying to drag my hand into the paper.
Well, it's not how you want to spend, if you've been working all day too, sometimes it's just hard to sit down and do some work, right?
If you're actually designing something and being a part of something, it's a little different. Yeah. Just like that picture I gave to you to do the background, and it's just
hasn't happened yet. Hey, I've still got like a year left.
No, man, it didn't take me that long to draw it.
It absolutely did.
It did not, because that's when I was in my go zone.
Oh, okay.
That's when I was in my go zone. I was drawing like crazy that year.
Yeah.
In the go zone, buddy.
Yeah. I have to have a really good plan for that. That's what's holding me up is
just
that I have to know.
Just take a slip from Playboy, turn it into zombie-esque, right, and throw it in the back. How funny would that be when someone reads it? They're like, what the fuck?
Oh, maybe.
Take a snippet from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary. Throw that in the back. That'll scare the shit out of someone.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever read that book, but there's some parts in there that'll give you shivers.
There you go. Maybe we'll have a 50 Shades of Zombie.
50 Shades of Fucked Up.
Yeah.
That's what that book should have been called.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going back to tattooing anytime soon. I was shooting Sled Island last week, so my whole week was filled with sled. Next week is all Stampede, so I'll be there.
Woo! I'm fucking pumped for Stampede food, buddy. Oh, beef on a bun, get inside of me.
Yep. So I'll be there all week doing stuff for the Stampede, and then it'll be back to.
I can't wait for Stampede
to normal.
food.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
Scorpion
already taste
pizza.
it. Just like you said, food fuels me, dude. If there's food at a place, I'm gonna be there. So Stampede, I'm definitely gonna be there.
Yeah.
That big leg, that turkey leg.
Yeah.
Oh,
You like that? The Fred Flintstone fucking
love it.
drumstick?
You'll see me walking around Stampede with my Fred Flintstone and beef on a bun. Those are my two primos. But it's gonna be my birthday.
Yep.
So Jordie needs to get down there.
I'll be down there.
It's my birthday. I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
My birthday.
So I'll be down there in the evening.
Well, so will I, because Jamie has to work.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And you're probably working as well.
Fuck no. This guy, do I work a birthday? Never in my life.
Really?
No.
No?
That's my one family rule. It's how my parents always have. You do not work a birthday. They used to take me out of school on my birthday. Because they don't believe that you should spend the day you were born doing monotonous bullshit.
Right.
I feel like everyone should believe that. And I had an argument at work because they're like talking about it's no point celebrating a birthday unless it's like a milestone, like 40, or do something that you would celebrate as kind of a significant age.
Right.
Well, I was like, you don't even celebrate. For me, it's not even about the age. I don't celebrate significant age. I celebrate the fact that I was fucking born. Isn't that what a birthday is?
Yeah.
I came into the world on this day. That is a celebration. So I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do on that day. Not going to work, but it really surprised me that someone just cared about the age. Because, when people ask me how old I am, I have to stop and think sometimes. My girlfriend laughs because, like, people ask me how old I am. I'm like, 20, 24, turning 25. Because to me, it's just like my birthday. I'm just born on that day. Age kind of gets forgotten a bit for me. I know. The older you get, the age really isn't important to you anymore, is it? It's more about the fact that I should just kind of keep this day for myself.
Yeah, you want to take years back eventually. You start wanting to regress, but it doesn't work that way. Maybe.
Because death is imminent.
Yeah.
Slowly getting used to the fact that I can't live forever.
Yep. It's true. It is true.
Immortality is a myth. I don't think so, though.
What?
Immortality. I think they found it. I think there's ways. I think there's people that live longer, healthier. I think it's all about being rich, being part of the 100. Yeah. But then we're just going to go on conspiracy theories again, and I can go all day long. I am the conspiracy theory guy. Yeah. So we're cutting time short here?
No.
I'm good.
No,
can I run into this conspiracy?
You can run into the conspiracy all you like.
You don't think there's people who can live forever, though?
No.
You serious?
Yeah.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Okay, I definitely believe in that, because you've even heard like the science on like gold, how like just eating small amounts of gold can do like marvelous things for your organs and your blood, which can extend your youth, just looking youthful for years.
Why
and
is
that's
that?
just because of the metal. It's a wonderful metal, which is why there's a lot of conspiracy theories about gold, because gold's a crazy metal. It's a superconductor, which means it's if you were to make all of our electricity wires from gold, they would conduct like 100% more efficiently than they do today. It's it could be used in space travel for its values in conduction. Like a lot of people believe that aliens sent us here to mine gold, because, as a lot of people know, gold fever is a really real thing. And when you get involved with hunting for gold, it becomes a real thing. Just getting gold out the ground, it's almost like a human thing, that it's like an addiction. Once you've done it once, you can't stop. No matter how much you're losing in money because you can't find enough gold, it's an addiction. Gold fever is a real...
Yeah, but wouldn't that be like a gambling addiction?
In a sense, but I feel like gold's really connected to the humans in a sense where, getting it out the ground, the hard work, gambling's easy. Yeah. You get your money, you go to the gambling site, and it's easy to give away more than you need, where gold mining's hard. You can die for gold. Like you're either in a mine or you're underwater or you're fucking like digging through overburden, and you're fucking going for the good stuff. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of man hours, and it's that fever that keeps the rush going.
But part of me thinks that it's the payoff in the end. It's that I need to get that.
But
find that nugget of gold, and then I'll be rich.
Even if you watch a lot of gold shows, though, it is that sense, but. Selling the gold seems to be like in the back of their minds, even when they get the gold. Just you see, looking at it,
right?
For a human is like,
there's definitely attraction,
a mesmerizing thing there.
Gold, it's it's kind of like give somebody something shiny, and they're like, ooh,
Yeah, but then you've got diamonds and stuff. People go crazy for diamonds. You've got Africans killing themselves over the stuff. But gold is always it's just been in the hearts of humans since the dawn of time. I think gold is. People can pass up diamonds, but they will never pass up gold. I don't know. I feel like it has a deep connection to humans in a sense. But I've heard of the science where it's just great for your system, and they found that like metals, lots of metals like silvers, and when ingested and run through the organs and systems, actually do good for you. Obviously, there's some metals where you shouldn't fucking ingest, like mercury. Don't ever put that in the blood because that'll fucking kill you. But most precious metals, I should say, most of them end up being rather precious, and they're good for the system. And a lot of people think that there is remedies that super rich people, like the people that own the World Bank, people that you'll never see on TV, sort of people that you don't read about on a regular day basis, they have the elixir of life,
right? Which
comes from alchemy, and I love that sort of shit. So obviously alchemy was a bust in human history, but there are some sorts of weird things like Nicholas Flamel with the, what is it, the legendary stone that's supposed to keep you alive forever, which is Philosopher's Stone, which is in Harry Potter, but it has a real backstory. And if you look that up, and it was in another good movie called The Catacombs, which was a horror about the lanes under France, which are shut off from the public because they're unstable in parts. But there are parts that if you read up about the catacombs themselves, there are parts to them that are literally cut off from civilization, and we don't know why. Like, we think there's more to it of why they've cut off those parts. After watching that movie, obviously I did extensive research in the catacombs, and there is some really cool shit. And there is a lot of French parkourers, you might call them, that try to break into certain parts of the catacombs and have some interesting video footage. And there's a lot of cool stuff to do with it. But Nicholas Flamel, if you look him up as well, who's also part of that movie, because they find the Philosopher's Stone in that movie and they bring the friends back to life. When he died, per se, they never actually found his body. They don't actually have a skeleton for him. So they have a gravestone for him, but apparently nothing resides inside of it. And his wife actually died as well. And I think there was some weird stuff around him because he lived for over 110 years. Yeah. Which is crazy enough for the time that he was around. That's fucking crazy because you can, my nan, my old nan she's about 103 this year, I think. And she's kicking up old age. So, there's a lot of mystery there. And I think that there might be an elixir out there. The Philosopher's Stone might just be real. Who knows? Yeah. I would say unlikely. Yeah, you would say everything's unlikely. But for dreamers like me and the rest of the world, I'm pretty sure that there might be someone out there, guys. There just might. There might be. But you're cutting me short. No, we're still going. I'm just trying to keep the... we still got a few minutes. Oh, I got a few minutes? He just doesn't want me to go over on the Philosopher's Stone? No. Do you really not believe in anything like that? Because he worked on that his entire life. Yeah. And there was a lot of mystery around that man. He lived for a long, long time. Yeah. And they don't even have proof that he died at 110. I don't... Well, let me put it this way. And the Philosopher's Stone was never found. I don't believe that there's a such thing as an immortality. Do I believe that you can do things to extend your life? Sure, but... That's what I'm talking about, though. And in a sense, is that not immortality? No, it's not. Immortality means that you would live forever. But how do you know that he didn't live forever? Because he never found his body. Kicking around, right? But that's what I'm saying. We don't know what the boundaries are. Then if you're continuing to... Because if we as you get older and your body degenerates and you start to age... Okay, but this is all... Like, if you haven't learned it... Like, science has taken leaps and bounds within the last 10 years. Let's be honest. And not only in a sense where they're being really scientific, but there have been kind of science in a spiritual sense. They've been looking into more spiritual stuff about, can this be scientific? Can maybe some spiritual stuff be real? Is there energies that flow that we can't see? Is there things behind what we used to see as spiritual and witchcraft, and is there a science behind that? You've seen a movement in that area in the last 10 years. And if you haven't noticed from all the theories and all the scientists that have come up with the crazy shit that is now fact, couldn't anything be possible at this point? When we found out that atoms only act the way they act because we're observing them, that's a fact nowadays. That's fucking mental. We would 10 years ago, that was not even thinkable. You're like, fuck off, man. You're talking shit. That's a fact now. So in that sense, couldn't anything be possible? Could have these people been so ahead of their time or been talking to a higher power to the point to where they were able to figure this shit out and just not be here anymore, be in a different kind of existence? I think anything's possible at this point. Yeah. Especially with this kind of science that we're finding out today about dimensions and all sorts of crazy shit that we're, particles and how they react when they're being observed and how they act when they're not being observed. Shit's getting intense. And how, reality might not be what reality really is.
Right.
Mind-blowing stuff. And I just think it adds more opportunities to maybe these old fairy tales that we thought were just fucking craziness. Maybe there's a little more science to some of these. Yeah. Not I'm saying the whole thing's true. I'm just saying that maybe there is.
No. And I mean, I've always been
magic has been part of the world since the dawn of time, and it's got to be something there between.
My thing is that I'm not discrediting everything. I'm just saying that a lot of times when you have these things, there's a reasonable and logical explanation.
But I find that our logical explanations are always stretched. Every time we find a logical explanation for something, someone else finds a way to stretch it and be like, you know what? I found this part of it. Because stretching my logic is saying that atoms act different when they're observed. That stretches my logic beyond what I was taught.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind. And it was so hard to even read that paper and wrap my head around it. And that just explains how much maybe our logic is fuck all compared to what the universe's logic is.
Yeah.
And that is fucking crazy. And that's why I'm a conspiracy theory guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm a dreamer, JD. You'll jump on board soon. The Dreamer Crew.
The Dreamer Crew.
But we'll see. We probably got to wrap up here because we're getting towards the end of the podcast. But I think we've got some people coming on soon.
Yeah, we've got guests.
We've got some stuff coming up.
Yeah.
JD's got me doing some anxiety bullshit, so hopefully that turns out okay. And you guys will have a new type of Lloyd and JD.
Yeah.
But until then, that was a good talk.
Yeah.
I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
Peace.
See ya.
Can I light this up?
No.